Hello and welcome to the Beard Talks. I am the Beard aka John, and it's Thursday, which means it's time for some gaming news. Today I'm going to be covering more of the Xbox as well, more Xbox related stuff. Xbox 360 is going to get an announcement at E3. Further details on how used games will work on the Xbox One. Also possible pre-order prices as well for the Xbox One, and I'll give you a list of retailers. And lastly, I'm going to talk about the Xbox One Kinect can be completely turned off, which is a good thing. So let's jump into our first story. A huge Xbox 360 announcement is coming at E3, and apparently it will keep it vibrant for many years to come. It's just like, alright then, we kind of understood this. They already said the Xbox One is not to replace the 360, but I didn't think they'll be like keeping major updates with the 360. But apparently, talking to one of the executives saying, I think the Xbox 360 is going to be very vibrant for many years. In fact, we have a huge Xbox 360 announcement at E3 that I keep wanting to talk about, but I can't. I think it will surprise people. So yeah, there we go. That's all he said. I think it will surprise people. But what could this mean? Could it just mean, I don't know, possible, well, of course the new games, but what else could it mean? Could it mean just like an upgrade to the service? So everyone who's got an Xbox 360 can trade it in and get half price off an Xbox One. That'd be awesome. Doubtful, but awesome. No, that'd be awesome. Like, here you go. But what are they going to do to 360 to kind of ramp it up and try and... It's not going to compete with the Xbox One. It's just going to keep it going. For the people who can't afford the Xbox One, they're going to keep the 360s and all the 360 games. So I like to see what they're going to bring. What do you think? What do you think they're going to announce? Do you think they're going to announce like new bits and pieces you can buy for the console to make it better? Or do you just think... they're just going to announce more games for it, etc. What do you think? Please tell me in the comments down below. So let's jump into the next story of talking about the Xbox One and used games. Now, there's a complete uproar when this came out. I did a little video segment about it in what's wrong with the Xbox One, talking about the used game industry, because they said that you can use the used games on it, but no one knew how. And I raised a few points, saying what they could do and what they couldn't do and how it could work, but I was completely wrong. Apparently, the game retailers you can take used games back has to be certified by Microsoft and can use their Azure cloud gaming service, like used game system or something like that. I don't know what the hell that is, but it's like an Azure game use service, whatever. I don't know. But the thing is, once you've got your Xbox One, you board the game, and you go to any game retailer which is certified by Microsoft and can use this Azure used gaming cloud, whatever it is. You go in, they take your disc, they deregister it from your Xbox One account, like console, and then they give you the money towards the game, and you go away. And then they can resell the game. The person who buys the game can take it home and re-register it on their console. So that's how it's going to work. The thing is, Microsoft have done a very cheeky thing here. They've actually, every time you re-register, every time you trade in the game, a small percentage of that will go towards Microsoft and the publisher. It will. So not only will I think this will affect used games prices, because they most likely will have to jack it up to actually make any profit on the game itself. They will. The game retail companies. Is just like, it might not be pointless even buying a fucking used game anymore. So very cheeky one by Microsoft. That is just say, oh, you want to sell this game? Oh, you're gonna have to give us a percentage. You're gonna have to give the publisher of the game a percentage as well, so they get something out of it. It was like, really? Don't they get enough from buying it brand new? At least it keeps the used game market live. But I have a funny feeling it's gonna have quite a big impact on it. It will, and the cost of used games is gonna skyrocket even more now. But what do you think? Do you think it's good that we can use used games, or do you think it's bad that it's going to hit the retailers quite a bit with used games and jack up the prices just to make a profit? Do you think? No? Yay? No? Oh, tell me in the comments down below, please. So next, let's jump into Xbox One pre-order potential prices. Now, these are all potential prices. These aren't the correct prices, but these are the places that are currently doing like pre-orders. They are on the console. Amazon doing about £599, but if you order now, you'll be charged the lowest price at release. Yes. Tesco's Direct doing a £20 deposit. GameStop not taking pre-orders yet, but you can join the Xbox One first to know list. Yes, I want to be on that list. Shop2, no price given yet, but they're taking pre-orders. I know, I got an email from them going, oh yeah, but Xbox One pre-orders. Pre-order it now. There's no price. I'm not gonna pre-order it with no bloody price. Dum. But Game UK are doing £20 deposit as well. Blockbuster They're still around. I don't know how they got bought out, didn't they? £20 deposit. And actually, a little news story I was just reading this morning. Most pre-orders in the company's history of a console. That is ridiculous. That is. It's just like the most pre-orders they've received for an Xbox One console. So I can't believe everyone's going to Blockbuster to buy this fucking console. Very interesting. Zavi are doing $399. Order now and you'll be charged the lowest price at release, which is even more interesting because $599 by Amazon and then $399 by Zavi. So it kind of thinks it will be around the £400 mark because charged the lowest price. How much lower can it get than $399? But we don't know. I very much doubt it. I think that one of the new Xbox consoles when they came out around about the most expensive one was $250. That was without any games. So don't know. I have to wait and see. And Play.com are doing $399.98. 1p cheaper than Zavi. Yes, 1p. We refund the difference between provisional and confirmed price upon dispatch. So there we have it. We can't have our prices really. It's going to be £400 and below. Though most likely, I'm thinking around about $350 with the Xbox One console and a couple of games, well, 1 or 2 games maybe on release. That's what I think. I'm going about $350. I am, depending on how many games you get with it. That's my opinion out there. £350 for the Xbox One and 2 games. There we go. Done. But what do you think? Do you think these prices are good? Is it making you want to go out and pre-order it? At the moment, I'm not really bothered, if I'm perfectly honest. Especially, I want to see what kind of announcement this is at E3 about the 360, because my 360, I've got a ton of games for it and I love playing it. So I have to wait to them. But what do you think? Do you think these prices are good? Do you think my option of $350 is a nice price for the console? Please tell me in the comments down below. So let's jump into our last story of the day, which is Xbox One Kinect. It can be completely turned off, confirms Microsoft. Now, a lot of people have been jumping about this because the new Kinect is so sensitive and so great that it can track all the faces in the room, etc. And I've seen quite a few pictures jump up on the internet of like memes and all that. I was just like sitting there watching like, oh, I just want to watch this, and it charges like £300 because it tracks like 4 other faces in the room or something like that. Then you've got a picture behind you of your family, it tracks their faces, etc. Or you like order like a pay-per-view like sports event, and you take a picture of yourself, and then you place it in front of the Kinect's camera sensor, and so it can't see you, and then you can have all your friends around to watch it, and you only pay once. So it's kind of interesting that you got this around, but a lot of people are still uneasy about the data protection of this because it's supposed to connect everything. It's supposed to be on all the time, so it can probably hear everything, probably see everything, and who's watching these feeds? Because if the Xbox One is kind of on low power, who can see these? It is rather worrying. People are like, oh, data protection, oh, crap, what about if I say something about my PIN number or something like that? It's rather interesting. But apparently, you can turn the Kinect off completely. The only problem is, you will not be able to play your Xbox One as well. You can't play it. So if you turn your Kinect off completely, you can't play your Xbox One. So, what? So you have to turn off your Xbox One completely, which I don't have a problem with. If I had one, I would just turn it off anyway. No point leaving it on fucking standby using power. I'll just turn it off. I mean, it takes a push of the button, I think, turn it on, or a controller to turn it on. Just like, don't be lazy. Don't be saying, Xbox One on, yeah. Just don't be lazy. So I understand when people's ideas about it, protection and all that, because if they can hear everything and can see everything, and where's that going? Is it going back to Microsoft or going to someone else? Can someone jack into the system? I know it's pretty hackery like, but it doesn't really like do our concerns. Oh, you can turn the system completely off, and you won't be able to play the Xbox One. It's just like, so I have to turn the Xbox One off as well. Yes. Okay. Well done, Microsoft. But it's kind of nice, you can turn it all off, but it's kind of bad that they still can watch you. But Microsoft, as I said, Microsoft are really on the ball at the moment and said, we're all about user data protection, not like Sony, who just give it out and give you a free game. Just like, but it's all about user data protection, and they've been doing this for like 10 years or something with the computers, etc. As I say, they're on the ball, apparently. So if I'm honest, I'll have to wait and see. It's kind of good you can turn it off, but it's kind of bad you have to turn off the entire console, where I can just take the connector out of my 360 and not have to worry about it working. So it's kind of bad and it's kind of good, but well, what do you think? Do you think it's good, bad? Please tell me in the comments down below. So that has been the Beard Talks Gaming News. I've been the Beard, aka John, and hope you have a great day with your eye, and always keep calm and grow a beard, people. Bye bye. Bye bye.